Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Yay! Well, welcome to Monday. I hope wherever you are, you're having a great Monday. Well, here in Virginia, it's been a little damp and cool. Last night we had snow. I went out last night after the witching hour, and it was in a snowstorm, but then it turned to rain. Now it's warming up. It's still just damp out. So I got on my hoodie, and I'm feeling all toasty and cozy in my house. I'm so glad you guys are here. By the way, for those of you who didn't get to see it last night, we did have the witching hour. Had a great turnout. A lot of people came out. It was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's in the queue right before this video. And we had a great time. We talk all things mystical, magical, Wiccan. You got to see it. Anyways, it's Monday. And for those of you who are new here, this is our Monday tradition. We do horoscopes. That's right. And we're going to spin around our big Zodiac wheel. Here we are. There's our wheel with all the Zodiac signs. There's our happy Sun Lord in the middle. And we're going to spin around that wheel and see what is in the stars for each of you today. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through all the major transits first. So we're going to talk about kind of what's going on in the heavens and how that's going to affect you. And then we're going to give individual horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. So everybody watching this video, you will get a horoscope today. So listen up, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and start with kind of an overview of what's going on here, Well, let me tell you here. Well, here we are. By the way, I always forget this. These horoscopes are for the time period of Monday, February the 11th, through Sunday, February the 17th, 2019, okay? So the 11th through the 17th of February, 2019. All right, so listen up. Here it is, Monday. Today, what do we got going on? Well, today is a great day if you want to worry about money, because I'll tell you, we've got a lot going on. Our sun today is in the sun sign of Aquarius. That's right. And we're going to be in the sign of, let's see where I got it here. Where's Aquarius? Here it is. Here's Aquarius. Aquarius, the water bearer. And we're going to be in the sign of Aquarius until the 18th of February. So happy birthday to our Aquarian babies, okay? If you were born between, what was the dates? I always forget them. Between January 20th and February 18th, you're an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. So yay, Aquarian power. Happy birthday, Aquarius. So our sun is in the sign of Aquarius, which is an air sign. That's opening up a lot of psychic power and communications right now, okay? So we've got our sun today in Aquarius. Our moon is in the sign of Taurus, which is earth energy. We've got Mars conjunct Uranus and Jupiter squared Neptune. What does that all mean? This is a great day for financial breakthrough. That Mars conjunct Uranus picks up steam and power, and Jupiter square Neptune actually means money's coming, prosperity. You're going to have to wait, just be a little patient, but things are turning in a prosperous way. So today is going to be a day where even if you don't get money in hand, you're going to get a sense like, hey, we're moving forward. So it's a financial blessing day, financial prosperity breakthrough day, okay? Now, going into Tuesday here, we got a lot of shifts of energy. Our moon is moving over into Taurus here. Well, it's still in Taurus. But Taurus is an earth sign. That's good grounding energy. Our moon is trine Saturn, and Mars is, again, is conjunct Uranus. Jupiter is square Neptune. What does all that mean? It means keep some internal balance that day. Don't let emotions overtake you, With that Mars conjunct Uranus, people can get a little emotional, and that moon trine Saturn, though, balances out with our logic. So let your logic side kind of come in. Don't get carried away by emotions, and you'll be fine on Tuesday, okay? Now, going into Wednesday, the 13th, our moon is still in Taurus. We've got our sun square the moon that day. That's always interesting because the sun and the moon are the illuminators of the zodiac. And so sun square moon generally means kind of like, just be a little careful you don't get too radical, okay? Our Mars, again, conjunct Uranus and Jupiter square Neptune. What this means is this will be a good day looking at these alignments to focus more on home activities. With that sun square the moon, it makes it hard to have a sense of how to interact with people, and it may be hard to kind of project yourself outwards. It's a little more of a home day. So Wednesday, if you could take a personal day, stay at home, just watch some movies, work on your home. That will be better for you on Wednesday, okay? Going into Thursday, the 14th. Oh, by the way, that's Valentine's Day, okay? Now, let me tell you, we'll get to this a little while, but, you know, I'll be honest with you, Thursday's not the best day for Valentine's Day. We're going to have a love day later in the week. We'll talk about that. But our moon is in Gemini, which is air energy. Now, that would open up a lot of communications energy. However, our moon is square Mercury. Our moon is square Neptune, and Jupiter is square Neptune. What this means is it's probably a day to be a little more reserved, kind of stay silent, don't get into the fray, don't get boisterous and opinionated, and definitely avoid speculation, okay? You might find that this is a little bit of a challenging day, particularly if you're planning a big romantic Valentine's Day. It may be a little challenging to be on the same page with your partner. Don't let that scare you, because once we get to Saturday, Saturday is going to be our love day, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But if you get through Thursday without a breakup and a fight and having drama, which we hope you will, remember on Thursday, just try to stay quiet, avoid speculation, don't be over-assumptive, okay? When we go into Friday, things shift more in our favor, because on the 15th, our moon is still in Gemini. Of course, that's that air energy. It opens up communication, but our sun is trying the moon. This is power in the psychic region, power internal for knowing and vision. And we've got our moon in opposition to Jupiter, which brings great power also in the psychic area. What this means is Friday is our psychic power day. So if you didn't get it right on Thursday, you might want to try your chances again for love on Friday if you're feeling it. Again, listen to your inner voice Friday. Psychic power day, that's our power day. Now, when you want to talk about romance, again, if you could, I'd even say skip doing Thursday and have your romance day on Saturday, because Saturday our moon's in Cancer. That brings up that deep heartfelt emotions. Our moon is trine Mercury. That means you're going to feel that inner energy. Venus is conjunct Saturn, which opens up love energy for clear focus in that area. And Mercury is conjunct Uranus, which brings up some exciting and, you know, kind of power breakthroughs in communications. And you know, Mars conjunct Uranus opens up fire energy for passion and power. So this is really the love day. Saturday is our day where it gets sweet and romantic. Okay. Now, going into Sunday, this is interesting. Like, it's very rare we have two psychic power days. So Friday is a psychic power day. Saturday is a love day. And guess what? Sunday is our next psychic power day. We've got our moon in Cancer again. Water energy brings up deep feeling, emotions, psychic senses. Our moon is in opposition to Pluto. Now, a lot of psychics and astrologers say oppositions are negative. I actually feel like that's a power aspect. So it always works that way in my world. So moon opposition to Pluto. Pluto is the planet of far vision and sighting. Mercury is conjunct Neptune. That's a favorable aspect. Neptune is the psychic planet. Venus is conjunct Saturn, means clarity and focus. And Mars is conjunct Uranus, again, firepower. This is another psychic power day. So if you want to really do your psychic, you know, development, Friday and Sunday this upcoming week are the days that you want, okay? Anyways, there are our major transits. Now, hold on, because we're going to spin around the Zodiac wheel here and look at all 12 signs and see what is coming for you. Now, some of you are going to say, and I get it every week, Psychic Bob, I don't know what sign I am. Don't worry about that, because I'm going to give the birth date range after each sign. So when you hear the sign where your birthday falls, that is your sign. Now, I also get it every week. People say, Bob, I don't know what sign I am. According to one astrologer, I'm a Pisces because my birthday is on March 21st. But when I listen to yours, March 21st is Aries. Am I a Pisces or Aries? I don't know. Don't let that stress you. That means you're a cusp. Cusp babies are babies that are born right on the line as the sign is switching from one to the other. Not a bad thing. It just means you get two horoscopes. So listen to both horoscopes for each of those signs, and you'll figure out which one you are. Probably you're a little bit of both, but some people tend towards more one than the other. So you get two horoscopes. That just means you get twice the amount of info and blessing, okay? All right, so let's jump into it. Okay, well, let's start with Aries. Now, Aries is March 21st through April 20th. Aries, this is one of these weeks where you want to be the observer rather than the speaker. You're going to find, particularly in the work area and in relationships this week, that people are very quick to jump to assumptions, jump to, drama, jump to create stuff. If you just stay observant, stay silent, don't get involved, you're going to find that nobody is attacking you, okay? You might see a lot of drama with people, a little bit of chaos, particularly in work. You can avoid it by just not getting into the conversation this week. Doesn't mean you don't have an opinion or that you're not right, but it just means hold it for a later time, okay? So wait till next week. Then people will come back after things settle down and say, oh, what was your view? And then they'll hear you, and you'll be right, okay? Also highlighted for Aries this week are issues connected to exercise routines or regimens. So if you've been wanting to start a daily walking, or maybe go hiking, or jogging, or whatever, go to the gym, this is a good time to explore exercise and balancing the body and the mind and spirit, okay? Your key word this week, Aries, is silence. All right. Our next sign is Taurus, and that's April 21st through May 20th. Taurus, you are in a great position this week. You're in what I call the winner's circle. It's kind of like whatever you do turns to gold. Whatever you touch turns to gold. You got the Midas touch this week. This is a great time for Taurus to focus on career advancement and really moving ahead financially and as well as emotionally. You got winner's energy. You can improve your relationships and improve your finances this week. You really want to think in terms of, being a little ambitious right now because, as I said, you've got the Midas touch. And it's a great time, especially if you're looking for a job, definitely try to schedule interviews this week or be present for interviews, okay? And if you've got a job, this is a great time to think about promotion and looking at advancement. Great time for Taurus. Money's in the air, love is in the air, and you're in the winner's circle this week. This is a powerful week for Taurus. Also highlighted for Taurus this week are issues connected to shopping. So if you want to get out and treat yourself to some luxury, go ahead and do it because it looks like the money will be there. All right. Our next sign is Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. Geminis, you are naturally communicators. You're one of the air signs. You're one of the best communicators of the Zodiac. This week, though, you may feel like withdrawing. You might be feeling a little quiet. Don't feel bad about that. It's not that you're losing your talent or anything, but it's that Geminis are being called to communicate within themselves. So this week, communication is about the inner self rather than the outer world. You're going to find particularly work similar to Aries. It'd actually be better if you just stay out of the conversation and just go within. It's a great week for you to work on that inner vision. In the area of personal relationships, same thing. Don't try to settle things. It's just the energy's not there. Just go within and reflect on what it is that you want to heal in your relationships. You're going to find that less is more in terms of outer world activity this week. Also highlighted for Geminis this week are issues connected to book writing. So maybe it's a time for you to pick up the pen and write your life story, write an adventure. Your key word this week, Gemini, is introspective. Ooh, I like that word, introspective. All right, our next sign is Cancer, and that's June 21st through July 22nd. Cancers, you are the heartthrobs of the Zodiac. Everybody loves you. Cancer, I'm telling you, if you're a single Cancer, this is your week to be seen and adored by your public. You're going to have more people chasing you and you know what to do with. Great time to work on relationships. You have a lot of love energy right now, but this isn't just romance. This is love in the sense of appreciation as well. And so in terms of work this week, you may find that you're getting called into your boss's office and you might be thinking, uh-oh, what did I do? Only to find out that you're being praised for doing a really good job. So allow yourself this week to be open to receiving praise, adulation, and adoration. Hey, how often do you get that, right? So enjoy it, have fun with it, and, be open to sharing your love with others. You may encounter people this week who feel very alone. Take time, reach out to them. Extend your hand of friendship, extend your heart, and you're going to get a lot of blessings this week. Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to astrology. So it might be a good time to study the stars. Your key word this week, Cancer, is love. Love is in the air. There's an L for you. Love. Okay. Our next sign is Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. You know, Leos, you're just feeling it this week. You have your senses are on, is what I'm trying to say. You got your finger on the pulse of the people around you. This is a very good week, particularly in work for Leos, to really pay attention to what they're perceiving that's under the official talk. You might go into a meeting and hear people talking, no, but underneath you're getting a very different message. Trust that, follow it. It will help your career. It will help you advance. Same thing in personal relationships. Listen to the message under the message this week, Leo. This is where success lies for you. Don't get caught up in what appearances are. Listen to what really is true underneath it all, and then you're going to rock it, okay? Also highlighted for Leos this week are issues connected to theater arts. So it might be a good time to just go see a play. When was the last time you went to a theater show, huh? That's something to do this week. Explore theater arts. Your key word this week, Leo, is intuition. Okay. Our next sign is Virgo. That's August 23rd through September 22nd. Virgos, I tell you, you guys are so intelligent. Virgo is one of the most intelligent signs of the zodiac. Nothing gets by Virgo. They see it all. They know it all. And this week, your logical side is in high overdrive. Trust it. If you're perceiving it, I'm telling you, Virgo, you got reality. So don't be afraid to have your view, share your view, and stand in your truth. People may not understand you this week, Virgo, and say, huh, what? Walk around like the sky's falling. Don't worry about it. You stand your ground, speak your truth, and stand in your power because your mind is focused now, and let that focus take you to the place of success in work and also in relationships. Trust how you feel and how you're perceiving things because your perceptions are accurate, okay? Also highlighted for Virgos this week are issues connected to arts and crafts. So, you know, it might be a good time to explore painting or macrame or something like that. Have some fun with arts and crafts. Your key word this week, Virgo, is logic. All right. Our next sign, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Libras, you're sharing a lot of energy this week with the Geminis. A lot of psychic energy around you. You are feeling the spirit world. The thing is, Libra, you may have an experience this week of feeling as if you're literally walking between worlds. You may feel like you're even a bit ungrounded in the material world. Don't let that stress you out. You just have to sit down and just let the energy process through you. Libras, you're very much in your psychic mode, very much particularly channeling. Libra should focus on the crown chakra. This is where you're receiving all your energy and information this week. You may find, particularly in the work area, that information is coming to you, things you don't even understand, but write it down, capture, because later on it may be the very answer you need to give to your supervisors. So if you're getting some message about a report you only haven't looked at in 6 months, write it down and research it because there's something there from spirit that's helping you move forward in your career. In the area of personal relationships, also Libra, let that knowledge come from the higher place. It's very easy to get tripped up in our mind, second guessing people. This week, Libra, in particular in personal relationships, just let the spirit lead. The spirit's telling you one thing, that's the truth. Go with it, okay? Also highlighted for you this week in terms of activities, special activities are meal production. So it might be a good time to explore how you're eating your daily meals, change up your routine and make something special and fun. Explore and experiment in the kitchen, okay? Your key word this week, Libra, is channel. Let the light come down. Channel. All right. Our next sign is Scorpio, and that's October 23rd through November 21st. You know, Scorpio is also like the Libras. You're very much in psychic mode. You're just feeling it. You're knowing what's going on. Trust that this week. You're going to find in work that you're really a step ahead of everybody. Don't force them to catch up. You just be a step ahead. That's how it's going to be this week. You know, in terms of personal relationships, also, you're going to know what you need to say or what you need to do with your partner before they even figure it out. So, you know, this is maybe a week where you kind of have to bite your tongue a little bit, especially in romance, and say, "Oh, I told you so." Now just you know, and let them awaken to their own time. But if you're in a situation where you can gently share your vision without forcing your vision, all right, we don't have to force our truth on anybody, then you may have some success. But just be patient with others this week. Everybody's catching up to you because your psychic senses are putting you way ahead of everybody in work and at home. Also, a highlight for Scorpios this week are issues connected to travel. So it might be a good time just to see what's out in the world. Your keyword this week, Scorpio, is psychic. All right, psychic. Ooh, I like that. All right, our next sign is Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, this week is a week where you want to also stay out of the craziness, okay? You're not going to be able to go in and have the influence that you want. So it's better that you withdraw and take all that energy and put it inside of yourself. You're going to find that you get more accomplished by looking within than trying to act in the outer world. Now, that doesn't mean don't show up to work, but what it means is when you go to work, don't try to, you know, get everybody to see your point of view. They're not listening. There's a lot of ungrounded people around you. So you just stay silent, go within, know your truth. Okay, that's what's going to get you through this week. This is in personal relationships and in work, Sagittarius. So know your truth. It's within. Okay, not without. It's within. Okay. Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to gambling. So take some of that inner truth and buy a lotto ticket or go to the casino if you're near one. Have a little fun. Test your own intuitive knowledge this week. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is meditate. Just be meditating. Meditate. All right. Our next sign, Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. You know, Capricorns, you are normally the go-getters of the day. You're one of the out-in-front people. But this week you may be feeling like withdrawing. This is a very good week for Capricorns. As much as they can, spend time at home. Take some personal days, take some vacation days. Really come back to yourself. You're going to find that once you ground down through your home life, then the rest of the week is easy. But start with some grounding. Start with focus. It's a great time for comfort food. You indulge a little bit and allow yourself to have some balance. You're going to find in the coming months that you'll be back out into the world, but right now is you time. Okay, you do you. You know that saying, you do you, boo, or whatever they say. In the area of relationships, probably not the best time to try to settle complex relationships. If you got some that are challenged and you think, oh, I don't know how to deal with this, maybe let that just rest for a few days as well. Really, again, be all about you and your comfort. Eat your favorite foods, watch your favorite movies. Let yourself ground down. You need it this week. Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are issues connected to home decor. So if you been wanting to make your house even more comfortable, good time to focus on that. Buy a special comfy couch or a chair. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is comfort. There you go, comfort. I'm going to go hang out with the Capricorns. They got all the comfort going on. Nice furniture, good food. I'm going to be there. All right, our next sign. Aquarius, can you give me an A? Okay, second vibe's being loopy today. I tell you, it's that energy today. It's got me all wound up. Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. You know, Aquarius, you are in success mode. You're making the money. Aquarians are getting blessings financially this week. This week is really a money week. Aquarians are going to find that just whatever they do turns to gold. So it's a good time for you Aquarians to think about job promotion, think about new job acquisition, think about, creativity. If you're Aquarius running a business, or maybe you want to start a business, think in terms of profit margins and real growth, and that's where you're going to have a lot of success. Interestingly, a lot of Aquarians are not very good at business. It's the irony of the sign, because we're up in the air. We're great at coming up with the ideas, but the practical side for many Aquarians is a little challenging. But this week, Aquarius, you're feeling very grounded, very practical, and very clear-cut. Take it while you got it and use it, okay? In the area of personal relationships, also similar energy. you're just drawing people to yourself. This is a great week for Aquarians, to see and be seen, attend social events. You're going to make a lot of business contacts and social contacts. And if you're single, you might meet Mr. or Mrs. Right. So there you go. Also highlighted for Aquarius this week are issues connected to media production. So if you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel or a Facebook page or some type of media, social media or film or traditional media, explore that. Your keyword this week, Aquarius, is prosperity. Ooh, show me the money. Show me the money. All right, our next sign is Pisces, and that's February 19th through March 20th. Pisces, you got that love energy this week. We have, what was it? I said that on Saturday was our love day. But for Pisces, you kind of are beating the odds because you've got love day all 7 days this week. So this is a great time for romance for you. You may find that even in work, that workplace romances are starting. You might be one of these people who say, oh, I never start anything with people at work. But I'll tell you, this week you might get some flirtation coming your way. Or you might suddenly be attracted to somebody that you hadn't expected. So be open to love. Let that be part of your week. Have fun with it. You're going to find that, things for you in terms of romance heat up pretty quickly. So, try to keep some balance there because it's kind of like, you're opening a high pressure valve and everything's there. So take your time with it. Try to be keep some balance. And this is in work and in home life. Even if you don't connect to somebody at work, once you're out of work, guess what? You're going to be meeting people. Now, if you're Pisces and you're in a relationship, let me tell you, whoo, this is love. It may go to marriage if it's not marriage. And if it's marriage, it's like honeymoon all over again. A lot of intense energy. Just have fun with it. Enjoy it. Relish the love and the attention. Also highlighted for Pisces this week are issues connected to gourmet food shopping. So to increase some of that passion, go buy some chocolate and strawberries. Gourmet food shopping. There you go. Your keyword this week, Pisces, is passion. Ooh, all right. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it? We spun around the big zodiac wheel. We covered all 12 zodiac signs. And listen, I say it every week, but it's true. If you are at a time of struggle in your life, don't give in to despair. Just pause. Look up to the stars. The zodiac wheel is always spinning. And what that means is that each day brings new alignments for power and for blessing. The stars don't control us, but they are allies along the way. So let them be energy allies and friends to give you that boost of power that you need. And remember, keep faith, hope, and love in your heart, and you're going to make it through. Well, guys, I had such a good time. Thank you for being here. Listen, if you want to help Psychic Bob out, and I know you do, pop over to my website, www.psychicbob.com. Link will be below. Check out my books. I'm published author. I got wonderful books over there. I always forget to talk about my books, but yeah, you can get those. And while you're there, if you want to schedule a reading, give me a call, 703-825-3929. And let's connect. I'd love the chance to get you on my schedule for a private session. Private reading is you and me, one-on-one for a full hour. We can do that by telephone or Skype. And we're going to look at everything. We look at your past. We look at your present. Look at your future. Spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones. We look at your life mission, what your themes are, why you're here, karmic links, and answer all your questions. We cover all that and more. And I'd love the chance to sit down with you. So give me a call, 703-825-3929. Those links for all that will be in the box below. Or you can write to me, readings@robert-ekman.com. Again, link below. Guys, thanks for being here. I love you. I'm having such a good time. It's so great to be with you on a Monday. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, also make sure to check that out. And be back here tomorrow for Tuesday. You know what Tuesday is? Messages from the spirit world. That's right. So you can put your question for tomorrow's video in the box below if you have a psychic question, or you can write to me at my email, again, link below. And tell me in the box below, what is your zodiac sign? I'd love to hear about it. And tell me, do you feel like that sign? Or maybe you're a sign. This sometimes people are a sign, but they say, Bob, I'm nothing like my sun's sign. And that sometimes happens. And we'll talk about that next week. But tell me what sign you are in the box below. You guys are best. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. We'll see you back here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. Until then, may you all always blessed